All right, in this exercise we're going to discuss different aspects of distance and distance analysis. We're going to begin with the basic idea of planar or surface distance, as the crow flies distance is another term that is sometimes used. And we're going to begin to look at this through the process of buffers, and in this case multiple ring buffers. So the first thing we need to do is you're going to create a new map. In my case, I've created the new map and I've named it Distance Demo. Terribly creative there. And what I want to do in this case is define the area or areas that are 5, 30, and 60 miles from Grove City Hospital. So Grove City Hospital is in our area and it's one of the major medical centers. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to put the name of the hospital here in the search bar, and I'll do a search, and you notice it brings me right here, and again I want to add a map note, so I'm going to click Add Map Note. Now you're going to be doing this to whatever feature you are interested in, and what I want to do next is rename that. So I'm going to click on the drop down, 3 dots there, the ellipsis, click on Rename, and in this case I'm going to change the map note to Grove City Hospital. Now what I want to imagine is from Grove City we can think about what areas of the landscape are within a given distance from it. And so that's a basic question. What is within 5, 30, or 60 miles of this hospital? So again, we're going to use our analysis tool. Click on Analysis. And in this case, this is a proximity form of analysis. The Grove City Hospital becomes the center of our analysis, or the focal point. So again, I'm going to click on Create Buffers. Select Create Buffers, and as I said, I'm interested in 5 miles, 30 miles, and 60 miles. Now please note that I put spaces in between each of the numbers, and then I have to set my units, in this case miles. I don't want to use the current map extent. I would like it to go out beyond that. So I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to simply say Buffer of Grove City Hospital as the layer name. And so we've got all of our pieces in place. And now I'm going to simply run the analysis. Now remember, what we're going to see here then is, in a sense, a series of donuts. And it is important to think of them as donuts rather than stacked polygons, because each of these polygons is in fact a discrete area. 0 to 5 miles is the first polygon, and that demonstrates all of the areas that could conceivably be within that distance, but no location inside that area. Now you notice that I'm zooming out. We don't know what any of the distances are in this area. We simply know they're within 5 miles. Now if we go out into the next buffer ring, we can say that everything inside this buffer ring is greater than 5 miles and less than 30 miles from our focus. And then our last one again goes from 30, greater than 30, to less than 60 miles from our focus. So this is our basic buffer analysis. It is if we want to think about kind of an application, imagine a helicopter that can fly a certain fixed speed in any direction with nothing impinging its movement. Well, this is the area that it could fly within that amount of time, assuming a fixed rate of speed. Or, in other words, we might imagine that area of a broadcast. A broadcast signal can go exactly 5 miles, or exactly 30 miles, or exactly 60 miles. This would be a way of, in a planar space, imagining that distance. In the next brief video, we will talk then about drive times, which are an alternative way of understanding distance from our focal point. We'll see you then.